Leadoff man Garcia here in the first. And he struck him out as Kiesel rallies to record the first out here in inning.
And you can't do that to good ball clubs. That's a good breaking ball right there. And again, you're sitting there, you think it was harder than this. Got him.
And he hit him.
Tell you what, though, I would rather
improve. Hey, we can do this. Runner breaks for second, and Carpentier will be able to second easily. There's 2 out. So I think that has something to do. A swing and a miss. And out at first.
Wow.
Conference tournament and/or regional tournament might be like. The pressure, the big crowd, the big ballpark. As Earhart grounds out for the first out here in the first.
Downhill thrower that could go out there and start for you.
That's down the first base line, but a nice play. And Ricochet covering.
He was fixing his gloves and he called him out.
Yeah, it caught me off guard as McLean draws a 2-out walk. So I was watching the game Saturday against, or rather him. That's been wiped out in Major League Baseball, but not in college. There's a throw down to first, and McLean is in no man's land. And McLean is out, caught stealing.
Well, he read the ball in the dirt, and I think that's great. I think if I heard correctly, his dad jumped in the pond.
Now, we'll get more into that later. Ground out to first, Mendham makes a play. And a swing and a miss.
Or the hitter's going to get a good pitch to hit 3 times in a row.
That's a 4-pitch walk to Ostrander with 2 out here in the second. It's popped up behind home plate. Atkinson records a final out here in the top of the second.
I mean, he'll take the ball the other way.
And he pulls that to first. And Skipworth records the first out here in the second.
Head shaker.
That's a called strike 3 to Carson Bench, and there's 2 away here in the second.
Well, that's a high quality. That's a hard thing to do.
That's smashed and off the shortstop Pano's glove and into center field. And Miola makes a big turn at first. That's a 2-out single here in the second.
Well, he really hooked that one. That ball had action off the bat.
That's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. Miola will stop at second. It's first and second with 2 out here in the second.
You know what, that makes you feel good, but kind of push that ball the other way right there.
Into shallow center, and the 3rd out.
It's that 4-seamer as much as I can right now on a monitor.
Oh, and a nice play by Miola. Throw to first is in time. Hayden Miola flashing the glove at third, 1 away.
That's a apply your game.
And that's the 5th strikeout for Kiesel, and there's 2 away.
And anybody hits one. There, now when he throws a slider, it's being mishit into outs.
And Brown with a nice play, and it's a 1-2-3 third inning for California Baptist in New Mexico. Smothers from Chickasay, Oklahoma.
There's a good curveball right there.
And there's 1 away here in the 3rd.
Well.
That's a foul tip strikeout. There's 2 away.
Have some guy playing short right field.
And Reggio burns the shift and floats that into left field for a 2-out single. Runner goes at first, and then makes a quick stop as McLean draws a walk. It'll be first and second. First and second, 2 out. And Mendham strikes out, and the Cowboys leave 2.
Here for sure.
The bird. And the bird is the word. Correction, the strikeout is the word. That's number 11. Oh my gosh. That's popped up.
Wow.
And Miola records the second out. That was a tough play with some wind.
Now, when's the last? Looks like a Bermuda Triangle right off the end of the first base side.
Good work by Stebbins as he comes in and retires.
Impressive.
That's a called strike 3 to Reggio, and that's 5 strikeouts for
whoever. I think
that's
the
a walk for
confusion,
McLean.
Dave, about.
And that's into
right
center
there.
field, and that's a base hit. McLean around second, headed toward third. He's there. A 1-out single for David Mendham. It's first and third with 1 out here in the 6th. just hit on an 0-2 pitch. The bases will be loaded with 1 out. Cal Baptist does not have a hit. And Miola strikes out. Strikeout for Rocha. Here's Schubert.
Yeah, pick him up.
He rips that into left, but right at the left fielder Brown, and the Cowboys leave the bases loaded in the 6th. For the 8th, no score. And that's chopped to second. Reggio. And the ball gets past Mendham. And the leadoff man reaches for California Baptist here in the 8th. At first, nobody out. He squares.
Good bunt.
Stebbins over to Mendham, and down to second goes McGuire, and there's 1 out. And there it goes out to left. Schubert records a 2nd out. McGuire back to second. There's 2 away. It's grounded to short. To Brown. And out at first. And it's a leadoff walk for Rock Reggio here in the 8th. 2 from Maddox to McLean, and he strikes out. The 2-2 to Mendham. That's hammered deep to left field. Back to the track, to the wall, and gone! David Mendham with his first home run of the season. And it's 2-0 Oklahoma State in the 8th.
Well, that tells you the shift was wrong. That's obviously a big hit. Four-game run to Oklahoma.
And Ben strikes out on 3 pitches. There's 2 away. Base is empty, 2 out, 2 runs home in the inning. That's a little number. And that'll be an infield single with 2 out for Miola.
This time of the year, that's a line drive.
That pitch gets away, and down to second goes Miola. He'll be there with 2 away. 1 to Schubert. And he walks. So it's first and second, 2 out. First and second, 2 out. That's popped up. On the left side. And Simon makes the catch. And strikes to the leadoff man in the 9th. That is hit out to right. And the catch is made by Binge, who took over in right field, and there's 1 away. Top of the 9th, 2-0 Oklahoma State. Here's the 2-2. That's a little number, third base side. Bare hand play over to first in time. Hayden Miola with his 2nd spectacular defensive play of the day. And the Cowboys are 1 out away from a no-hitter. 2-1. Ripped to second. Over to first. It's a winning hand. 5 Cowboys combine for a no-hitter and a 2-0 Oklahoma State win.